look on the screen. Atlanta pastor found stabbed to death. Then reports sent about set on fire. It's 2022. It has to be about you. And I hate to say it, now is a good time to be selfish. It is. We're losing too many good, decent people. Just had the story, if you haven't seen the video, where an animal in human form was just out of prison for, let's say 13 days. 13 days, could he make 2 weeks, and could not get acclimated to freedom. And allegedly, reportedly, murdered his roommate because the roommate was unwrapping candy, and when he unwrapped the candy, I guess the unwrapping of the candy was making noise. Can you imagine? And that's your justification for allegedly murdering someone? No, you just wanted to murder someone because you are evil. But we need prison reform. The wrong ones are getting the chance. Give a shout out to Bethany Davis, Samantha Young, Rob, Tanika B, Miss Fox, JM. Just giving a few shout outs here to the people who sent me the videos. DT and the subscriber from 731. Melinda Parrish, yes, thank you so very, very much. So I'm trying to go ahead and sneak in a couple of videos before my schedule gets like super crazy. Let's go ahead and get to it. So much for helping. It's 2022. It has to be about you. It can't be about your baby if you're not here. So she tried to help someone. Let's check it out. Fair use.
Tonight, a beloved Metro Atlanta pastor is dead. Police believe Reverend Marita Harrell was stabbed to death by a man she was mentoring. And at this hour, that man is in DeKalb County Jail. He is charged with murder.
And tonight, the pastor's friends and church community grieving her loss. CBS 46's Zach Summers live outside of Harrell's United Methodist Church on Metropolitan Parkway in Atlanta. Zach, good evening.
Good evening, Sean. You know, one of Reverend Harrell's final sermons was about generosity, giving of one's time. That's exactly what she was doing on Wednesday. Sadly, her body found in an abandoned vehicle after meeting with a person police say she was trying to help.
It's like a hole in there. It's like an 18 hole.
When Vincent Scott woke up Friday morning, he realized he would never again get the chance to walk with his close friend, Reverend Marita Harrell.
We walked all the time, 2 or 3 times a week.
The two met in '92. Harrell was a Sunday school teacher at the time, but she eventually worked her way up the ranks in the United Methodist Church.
Faith was central to her career, central to her being.
On Wednesday, DeKalb County Police say 27-year-old Christopher Griggs killed the 57-year-old pastor at his home on Panola Road. Her body was later found in an abandoned vehicle 5 miles from the house.
At a spiritual level, you're asking God, why, God? What? Oh, why her? She was doing your work.
An arrest warrant reveals the married mother of 2 was stabbed with a large kitchen knife and set on fire. Investigators say Harrell had been mentoring Griggs before she was killed.
If you knew her, she was offering advice, offering encouragement.
Harrell earned her Master of Divinity from Emory's Candler School of Theology in 2014. She most recently served as senior pastor of connections at Metropolitan UMC. In a statement to CBS 46, a bishop for the United Methodist Church called Harrell a shining light, adding that they are heartbroken, especially since it appears she died at the hand of one she was helping.
She might say, trust God, and you will be all right. You will heal. That's one Marita. Another Marita would say, get over it. You know, I'm going to see you in heaven. She had lots of different angles on
And Dusty got a dirty, murderous angle. I read an article, I believe Miss Fox or Brown Foxy had sent to me. And the article stated that her husband had told her, don't meet one-on-one. Her husband told her that. And I guess maybe he had a feeling about it, you know, told her not to. And she did, trying to help. Seeing a broken person, it's like these relationships. Women were emotional creatures, I get it, but sometimes we need to stop and think about what the person could be. Let's deal with what the person is, who the person is, what they are. Again, look at this portion right here.
Who was stabbed with a large kitchen knife and set on fire.
How evil can you be? Now, here's the thing. All he had to say, but see, I think the Dusty, they want to do something evil. Why not just say this so no one is harmed? Ma'am, I appreciate it. I don't want your help. Leave me the heck alone. Just say that. And if the person says that and being persistent, we're going to have to go ahead and realize, oh, the person said that. Leave it alone. Oh, but I'm going to. No. It would have been easier. But this lets me know at some point he probably engaged her as if he would be receptive or acceptive of her or accepting of her help. Stabbed her with a kitchen knife. Those are really done and set on fire. It's like an off and on switch. Anger. Women, and especially black women, because you've been taught to, oh, just nurture everybody, but nobody's going to nurture you. People, you have to accept people for who they are. Where are they in life? What's the saying? Where you are to date? At some point, you made at some time you made an appointment to be there. So his being in prison, more than likely, yeah, there was an action that he took to be there. That's why he was there. A kitchen knife is dull. Well, I'm assuming a butter knife. Okay, so it could have been a steak knife or anything. But think, where did that anger come from? What could she have done to cause him to do that? The anger was already there. He just unleashed it, like unleash the beast. Unleash the beast. And him, that's what he did. I believe, based on this report. The anger was already there. What could she have done? Just tell her to leave. Get out of my house, or I'm going to hurt you. Now it's not a good time to be a fixer. Women have tried that. Oh, I'm going to fix him. And I'm going to show him some understanding. You done fixed him up for the next chick, and now what? Now it's not a time to be a fixer. It's just not. Too much going on. I just said this week, maybe last week, they're forecasting layoffs are going to come and all that fun stuff already happening. Had a friend of mine said, oh, people are already calling. Can't afford my rent, is too high, it's too expensive. Asking to come and reside with other people. People are asking to come and move in. Somebody's rent went up $600 a month. Gotta be kidding me. And I hate to tell you, people that have resources, they're saying no. People that have nice homes and resources, they're saying no. More than likely, they've had a bad experience. I told you. Remember the Winter Dusty song? I may have to reach in the archives and pull that out. And I hate to say it. It doesn't matter, but if your setup is better than that person, they may get there and may not want to leave. You're going to have some clashes sometimes based on housekeeping. Oh, I want to have some free though. Well, I stay here too. People can act one way to get in, make a number. Once they get in and got their key, it can go all kind of wrong. And who knows when they're going to, quote, get on their feet. See, people think, oh, well, they're just going to find another job. Do you really think it's going to be enough jobs for everybody that's fired? Just like Dusty's follow Dusty's and Dusty behavior, businesses do the same thing. They're always planning, always watching. Understand? So it's not going to be like over here, point A, they're all in off and they're hiring all over here. Point B, they're hiring all over here. Doesn't work like that. Taking in these Dusties, it's going to go wrong. And trust me, people think, oh, I want to be kind, I want to be helping out. Look here. Sometimes you're picking up these people from the lockup, you might be the one to get boxed up. They came out of lockup and you get boxed up. And I don't mean like chest boxing in a corner. No, I mean boxed up like hello coffin. Oh, you sure is sharp. Your casket sharp. Who wants that? All because she tried to help. Hate to tell you, prison is where some people belong, like a caged animal, because that's what they are. We want to get into all this religious thing and hold hands. Yeah, good luck with that. That's just not me. Let's just get all, and we're going to pray about it, and he going to be okay. Yep, and somebody going to die today. So much for your prayer. Sometimes we have to accept who they are. The good people just being slaughtered like animals. Just being slaughtered. Not just dead. Stabbed her, then set her on fire. Do you and think about it. Besides him doing this, I'm willing to bet he probably had pleasure. I hate to say, had pleasure watching it. Then why would you do it if you don't want to see it? Probably had pleasure, set him on fire. If they hadn't caught him, then what would have happened? Go on back home, live life as normal until he did it again. Found, stabbed to death, and set on fire. So this here, note to self, we don't have to always experience things. You can learn from others. And look who it is. Chocolate Drop. He wants to be in prison. He wants to be up in there. Fight and march for him if you want. You're wasting your time. He belongs there. The evil homicidal seed of Poverty D. 1, 2, 3 ABC felony. His mama should have had that onesie on him. And now he's graduated to jumpsuit. Then you let him out. Look what has happened. But we need prison reform. Speak life into him. And I don't know whoever came up with that. That is the craziest thing one of the craziest things I've ever heard verbalized. Who came up with this crazy nonsense? Speak life into them while they take yours. No. Look who it is. And the sad thing, after seeing this report, it'll be some low self-esteem, dusty, non-thinking queen. Sit up here, well, he did it to her, and she'll be sitting up here putting money on the books. Might try, it sounds crazy, but might even try to date this fool. I don't put it past them. This is where we are. This is who did it. He doesn't need to see the light of day. Maybe they should do to him what he did to her. But you want your prison reform? Here it is. Here it is. ABC 1, 2, 3 felony. Prison is where he needs to be. Prison is where he wants to be. And the quicker people accept that, you go on with your life. Fighting for the wrong thing. Especially Black women. As the Patreon says, Black women, not a Marine, but raised to be a fighting machine. Who are you fighting for? You fighting for the men I just showed on the screen, fighting for them? Who's fighting for us, boo? So this here, her husband must have had a bad feeling A lot of people have the savior complex. Oh, I'm in the ministry. I'm going to fix it. Sometimes people are too far gone. They're too broken. So I hope the next person who sees this, if you're in a ministry, any kind of volunteer program, I'm going to help. If you're going to do that, it's time to go within a group. Well, if the group can't make it, guess what? That appointment shall be canceled. Go with a group, and that's no guarantee. Stabbed her with a kitchen knife and set her on fire. I really believe he was enjoying seeing that because that's how evil he is. If he didn't enjoy seeing you, would have done it. He was enjoying it. But that's okay. We want to put our blinders on. Keep the blinders on. Again, it's enough with the everyday derelicts that's out and they haven't been captured. But it's too much drama. They're coming in from they're being released from lockup out in society, and somebody getting boxed up in a casket. Learn from the mistakes of others. I hope she rests in peace, rests in power. Our thoughts and prayers out to the family. But this is where we are. We have too many savages among us. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to reading your comments. Be safe out there. Be aware why. It's deadly homicidal dust out there, and I'm out.